Hello, everybody. I'm Seth Levine, the First Things Foundation's field worker here in Sierra Leone, and I'm really sick at the moment. So I apologize if I look a bit white and pasty and am hard to understand. But I wanted to bring everybody a vlog update for our Teho Agwamuma rice mill project, which, as a reminder, is a project that we are starting with our Impresario, Mr. Juana, to create a charitable business in the village of Guatemala, which is going to benefit over 40 widows in the Teho branch of the Agwamuma Widows Group. Now, I have some great news to share, which is news I've already shared. This project has been fully financed, and I would like to thank everybody at St. Joseph's Orthodox Church in Houston, Texas, the Women's Philanthropist Society, Faith Encouraged Ministries, and anybody that donated to our GoFundMe campaign. And just as another reminder, this project has been financed for a while now. Now, I did take a little bit of time to organize how we are going to purchase and transport the rice mill itself to the village of Guatemala, and we planned on doing that this December, right before Christmas. And that is what is going to lead into my slightly discouraging news, which is that whenever I sent for the money in late November, so that would arrive in early December, and me and Mr. Juana could go to Freetown to purchase the rice mill and arrange for its transportation, the money never arrived. And we are currently in a bit of an unprecedented situation as an organization here in Sierra Leone, because the institutions that we've been using ever since we arrived here 7 years ago to transfer funds to Sierra Leone, not our regional bank, I think Vista is fine, but the correspondent bank that they use to transfer money from the United States has failed to transfer the funds from the United States to Sierra Leone. So I myself actually traveled whenever we actually planned to travel. Me and Mr. Juana had planned to travel to Freetown myself and met with Vista Bank. I actually visited them on multiple occasions over the course of 2 weeks to try and sort out where the money had gone. I had several bank managers try to sort through all their paperwork to figure out if it had gotten lost or just transferred to the wrong account. I don't believe that has happened. I visited with a lot of my connections in the International Transfers Department. They're at their headquarters, and they checked all their records and determined that it had never been transferred to them and that Crown Agents still has the money. Now, they sent out an inquiry, but that fell on deaf ears. That was about 3 weeks ago at this point. And right now, First Things Foundations in the United States is in the process of recalling the money. Now, we're not going to try to send it again through those two institutions. I'm actually looking for another bank that we can work with as an organization. I met with several local businessmen and some international accountants in Freetown who all seem to agree that currently Crown Agents Bank is having a bit of a hard time moving money to Sierra Leone. So we're not the only people with that problem. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. My gut tells me it's not great news, but, I'm hoping my gut's wrong. Now, what's going to end up happening is once the money is recalled, and once I have an alternative means of getting the funds here in Sierra Leone, I'm going to have to, rearrange things where we can have the mill transported to Guatemala and it'll be ready to receive. I've already started that process. I actually went and visited with all of our stakeholders last week, who, by the way, were very forgiving. This type of situation isn't just completely unheard of here in Sierra Leone. Things like this go wrong all the time. It's part of existing in a third world country. The institutions that you think you can rely on, and that you can rely on the United States, just aren't always the most reputable things here. So they're fine. They're actually currently in the process of putting together the structure that's going to house the rice mill, and they're all ecstatic to get it. So that's the news I have for everyone today. I think it's going to be okay, crossing my fingers, God willing. If it's not, we'll figure out what to do from there as an organization. I can't imagine that we're just going to allow a bunch of donations to go down the drain. But that's what I have to talk about. I'm not exactly happy to share this information with anybody, but I think it's necessary at this point. Bye.